All right, so we're set up the same station right here. I'm gonna get this down a little bit lower, like right there. Okay, just a reminder. So we got the same thing. It's going back right on the range. Ball position, yep. That alignment rod between your feet has like so many purposes, not just your setup, but just don't let your left ear get in front of that thing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Bonus material with longer clubs.
Just keep your head.
Keep the head here. As my dad told me, and I thought this one was great when I was growing up, he said, Adam, in your golf swing, there is a knife at your left temple all the time.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, and in your short game, there's a knife at your right one the entire time.
Yeah.
One of them, don't back up. The other one, don't charge it. Awesome stuff right there, okay? We're looking for ball position ranging from middle of stance with wedges. You know, that 9-iron needed to be like right there, right? And then obviously with driver, we needed it out on the left shoulder, okay? So anything with wedges, obviously width of stance is gonna be outsides of feet to the outsides of the shoulders. Ball position's more in the middle, right? And then with the driver, insides of feet to the outsides of the shoulders, ball position up here. Ball position ranges from middle to shoulder, everything in between. And then your width of stance, of course, is huge because not only is that going to help you get the right ball position relative to your body, but it's going to help you when you get that 1-inch hip bump, which is a nice little square-inch hip bump. The weight distribution is going to be where it needs to be as well, okay? Now, with the driver, we didn't talk about weight distribution. We talked about, 9-iron with the right width of stance, hip bump, 60-40. Here's the key, though. Driver, when I bump my hip, my upper body's being supported by my right side more. So it's more 60-40, even though I have my hip shifted forward. Yeah. That's the key. Absolutely. So you're leaving this alone and you're just bumping, and that right there, with that ball being forward, puts you in the position to hit up without having to try. Okay. Dude, that's so much better. Here, hit it. Here. Nobody's out there, and you can go that right corner. I want you to hit one of these, okay?
Okay.
Just so you can see it. Make sure on this one right here, just pace it well to the top. Whenever you don't have that thing in there, what that thing does for you is it keeps your arm moving at the same pace your body's turn.
Okay, so slow, yeah, keep it slow.
Keep the arms slow with your body's turn, okay?
Yeah, Sung J Emmett.
I mean, literally. I was doing that this morning with Cam. It's a great way to connect that swing. There we go. Told you it'd all work out, pal.
I like that one.
Yeah, I think it was piped right there.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying about that?
Yeah.
Like,
so
I'm big on working that with irons.
Because I know I need to keep this tucked, obviously. Because otherwise if it doesn't get tucked.
It's a driver though, and I don't want it to be restricting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, if I put that thing under my right arm, I would hit every single driver a little bit right.
A little bit right.
Every single one.
Yeah.
And I would be okay with it though, because I just know that there's just not gonna, it's just gonna be holding on all there. You know? It doesn't have the natural release to it, right? There's a little bit of freedom that you need to have without it with a driver.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a great question from an online student the other day I was doing a FaceTime lesson with. And he goes, Adam, we preach connection. At what point don't the arms stay with the center of the body anymore? And I said, well, there's always a little give from center, and it doesn't happen immediately.
No.
It happens a little bit up here. Obviously, there's a little give because the body just, momentum and, you keep it together as much as you can. But where does that happen? Right when the hands get about shoulder high, and then there's a little bit. You're just reducing the amount that your arms lift without your turn.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotta just I can feel wanting to go that way.
Yeah, I think that's the last little piece of what needs to be, the main thing you focus on with the driver is being centered.
Yeah.
And one thing that, just for you and the viewer, one thing I like to do a lot, just look at my head. I'll put it right on the ball there with the shadow. Yeah. And just putting the hands up to my chest and just learning how to rotate and what your pockets are doing, what the hips are doing, and what you're doing to feel the left side of your body and the right side. The left side's just moving right around the center point being the spine. And the head being still is only a function of my spine being in one spot. Yeah. Okay, just learning that motion though, and in the gym and doing things actively like that will help you. Yep.
Sometimes I feel like I can almost feel like my weight gets so far on this side that it has to get back.
That's right.
Versus just rotating back. Right. You know what I mean? And that's so but I also don't want to be stack and tilty. No. But here's the thing. Here's a perfect example of that. Come over here. I just like to show this video because it's
You can see how the spine angle's set right here, and his black shirt really makes this easy to see. Watch his body. You can literally see that if that red line should be a spine.
Yeah.
It's not moving. But look at the chest. It gets right over the inside of the back foot.
Yeah.
With a 0 lateral movement. So what was that from?
The tilt. Yeah. Setup.
Okay. Now, Joe, an easy setup cue for you, and this is one that my mentor Todd Soanes always showed me.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, if you're set up with a driver correctly, and you hang your arms down,
outside that right knee.
This one should be inside. This one should be outside.
Okay.
That's a great checkpoint right there. And obviously, we can do that for irons too, but different placement of the hands.
Yeah.
That's a great checkpoint. Yeah, and then right there you go, buddy. And then just try to feel like, go ahead and do all this again. And here's where, you just would be.
Yeah.
This is a long reach for me, by the way. Yeah. Kev's back there laughing.
Yeah, but it can't get out here. Yeah.
Kind of like that.
That was it.
That was it, right?
That was better.
So what's great about it is you have, and this is where we can cap this off today. We have the right width of stance mixed with ball position, relative to the center of our body and not just our feet.
Yeah, here, hang on. I should write this down.
The good news is
it's on a video.
That's the good news. Hey, this guy, as you guys know, I mean, anybody who's followed us for a while knows he's just one of our absolute favorites. He's an awesome player. As you can see, an incredibly fun guy to work with. So awesome guy to root for, and keep in touch with this guy's career here. He's going to be playing some big amateur tournaments this summer and hopefully working his way to the PGA Tour. So, Joe, I appreciate you, buddy.
Thanks, AP.
All right, my man.
What's your Instagram before they go?
What's your IG?
I think just Joe Neuheisel.
Joe Neuheisel. Yeah, Joe Neuheisel.
Nothing special.
Yeah, he keeps it simple. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, awesome.
Big IG guy, 4 posts total.
4 posts total. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time though.
He won't get much.
And the followers by
unless you want Phoenix Suns updates, don't follow me. Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns stories.
Yeah.